Alright, seems like now we probably have the evidence against
You're
Saren.
not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Oh, you guys. Stop it. She's gonna repay me by being a good ally. But we are gonna flirt with her, of course.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Right, so quick reminder about the Quarians. This was the race I was talking about earlier. These guys, like Tali, Zora, whatever, I don't remember the entire name. Tali and her people are the Quarians. They created the Geth, which is the main enemy in this game, just as a helping machine, but it got out of hand, and they almost destroyed the Quarians. Now, the Quarians do not have a planet per se. They are living on large spaceships, right? Surviving out in space. And they are sending people, when they become of age, they are sending them on these pilgrimages to find stuff and bring back to the colony so they can survive.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Oh yeah, MV says this is turning into story time. Oh guys, I know I'm going a bit too fast through the story because there's so much to cover and I do know a lot of things about the game, this being one of my favorite ones. So if you have any question, do ask in the chat. I'll try to, I'll make my best effort to answer those because this is a complex story, I know.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Oh, interesting question by Chunk. Why does she have a face mask? The Quarian, Tali, he means. This is actually an interesting question because remember the war they fought against the Geth? They created the Geth on their home planet, but the Geth won the war, so the Quarians had to leave. The planet that the Quarians were living on was actually germ-free. Like, there were no diseases, no microorganisms, no nothing there. So the Quarians and Tali, they do not have a very advanced immune system because they have not had to fight diseases or viruses throughout their entire lives. So they are very weak, and when they enter, when they visit other planets, they are very much in danger of dying. Like, if she takes off her mask right now, she's probably going to contract some kind of disease and die. So they do tend to defend themselves by wearing this suit at all times, I guess. They only take it off when they are on their ship, I guess. And even then, we're gonna visit their ship, I think, in Game 2 at some point. Even then, they're probably gonna be keeping their suits on at all times when there are outsiders nearby, which could carry viruses and things like that. So that is the backstory of why these guys, the Quarians, wore these body suits at all times.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Ah, the Reapers. The Reapers. What are the Reapers? We do not know yet. It is going to be a word that you guys despise once we're done with the 3 games, I guess, though. So let's learn more about the Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
So there you have one of the most important discussions in the game, I guess. The Reapers is a race of machines, much more powerful than the Geth. Like, the Geth are children compared to the Reapers, very powerful. Not much is known about them. We only know that they wiped out the Protheans. And remember, the Protheans is the only race that existed before everybody else. So, question, if the Reapers wiped out the Protheans, essentially they won the war, where are the Reapers right now? Why do we not see them anymore? Questions to be answered later.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
You guys are having some fun in the chat there. Random says Tali is the daughter of Darth Vader. MV says, that's illegal. The daughter is Leia Skywalker. So I guess MV, that would make Leia a Quarian. I don't know.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
Oh, MV, you know me. I cannot resist being a tease. That's what I do.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Oh, and Chunk says, Reapers live far away, if I know correctly. Well, actually, Chunk, they do live far away. But they could also be here in the blink of an eye. If that makes sense, if you remember. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Alright, now, we gain a new ally, Tali. I'm probably not gonna use her right now, or should I? Yeah, let's actually go. Let's take Tali, even though she's a bit fragile. But let's take her, and I'm probably gonna take Wrex as well. Just so we have some tech abilities there. Some biotics. Let's go with these two, maybe. I'm gonna have to assign some skill points, though, to Tali. Oh, maybe we leveled up as well. No, we didn't. Okay, let's give Tali some experience points. Tali is very much a engineer. Like 100%, so she's all about electronics and decryption. I'm gonna raise these two because they are important to the hacking minigames. Should give her some shield as well, though. Let's not skimp out on that. And maybe raise decryption a bit, so the next time we level up I can reach the advanced sabotage. Also some pistols so she can shoot. That is important. Give her some equipment, maybe. Let's do some Rudimentary equipment management. Yeah, let's give him some stability. I'm just assigning them quickly right now because I do not want to waste too much time. I probably should pay a bit more attention to what I give them because this is insanity level. Things could go wrong very fast, but until they go, I'm not gonna bother too much. She uses... Hold on. What am I doing? She doesn't use rifles. She uses pistols. Ooh, the Stinger. That's a good gun. Alright. That's gonna be all for now. What do we need to do next? We need to go back to the tower because now we have evidence. We have an audio tape incriminating Saren. So we should go back to the Citadel Tower and expose that bastard. I don't know if you're still in the chat, Saren, but we're about to expose you. I'm not gonna talk to this guy.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Because he has a side mission, I know that for a fact. I'm gonna do that off screen probably. Let's keep the pace going. Alright. Back to the Citadel Tower. And you can kinda guess if we expose Saren. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna reveal anything. You just watch what happens.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Ooh, the Turians are asking the real questions. Every one of these questions is going to be answered at some point. And in a very dramatic fashion as well.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
Ah, so the Reapers are a myth now, eh? Boy, is this guy going to be disappointed. Important question, though. So Saren, who is a powerful Spectre, okay, I'll admit to that, he has somehow managed to employ the services of an entire race, the Geth, and also a powerful matriarch, which are not easily swayed. I mean, remember, the matriarchs, they are Asari. They are supposed to be among the good guys, right? So how did he manage to bend the will of such a powerful being? Well, it's gotta be answered soon.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
So there is an alternative though. I guess the Galactic Council doesn't want to risk an all-out war. But maybe we could make a case for Shepard going in alone. But if he was to go in alone, he would need to have resources.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
This is the moment we become a Spectre. One of the most classic moments in Mass Effect.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
And the first human Spectre ever is assigned.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
The safety of the galaxy is ours to uphold, I guess. Nice. So there you have it. This is one of the most iconic moments in Mass Effect. I remember playing this as a child. I don't know why I was so emotional at that scene. Maybe it's the music behind it that makes it feel so emotional. Alright, speak to the ambassador. Right now, as we become a Spectre, we obviously get access to a lot of interesting things. We can get a ship, equipment, all kinds of things. So let's go meet the ambassador and get our stuff. Hold on, that's not the correct way to go. Let's do some chat as well. How many more streams do you think this game will take? Oh man, I've thought about this. This is quite a lengthy game. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to choose carefully what kind of content I skip. And which one I choose to show you guys. I think if I skip all the side missions, it shouldn't take too long. Like, I know this first livestream is gonna be setting us up for flying to different alien worlds.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
So then we're gonna have, I think, 3 main missions to start the game. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but it could take a few live streams to get through this series. I'm not gonna lie.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the feros system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Feros and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop it.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice on that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
The colonists on Feros might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Alright, so now we unlock 3 missions actually. Equally important, find Liara Tassoni, which is probably the first thing I'm gonna do. Then we have a Geth attack on the planet of Noveria, no, Feros actually. And something going on in Noveria as well.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Alright, now I think we can actually learn what happened between him and Saren, which is kind of an interesting story. I think there is also a book about it, if I'm not mistaken.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Alright, I don't think we have enough more important options to explore here, so let's just move on.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
And as we're nearing the 3-hour mark, obviously we do not have time to do a full-on mission, because these do take quite a lot. Let's go into the ship though, meet the crew, and I think Captain Shepard is about to give one first speech to inspire everybody, if I remember correctly.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Alright, let's inspire the crew before we embark on a mission to save the galaxy, I guess.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
And now everybody's inspired and we are ready to begin our hunt for Saren.